one to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Top 5 teams in the conference, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get... Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So USF's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was...
It's a running room at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, USF.
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short, run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play. Start the football game, finding your playmaker, and your playmaker does the rest, takes it to the house, and gets this offense started out on fire.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for it.
Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw, it's Dugan. Unleashes it on the run. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Here comes the heat.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that, pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Throws for the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Memphis will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Takes it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Finds his man. It's Porter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Dugan. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in, it's Porter. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Bulls want to crank the tempo. He's going to look for a man on third and short. On fourth down, looking to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Porter. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through a tackle. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll go to the air on second and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Bulls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Past the first down marker and still running. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking for a man. It's Grant. Puts it out of the air. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulls! How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread. Don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches, so he really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Grant. They've got the screen set up. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. To the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he picks up a Memphis first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Oh, defense, make us proud.
It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to run it.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. A pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period, and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Dugan. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Off the play fake. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here comes the offense back onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers in the hurry up. Looking downfield, it's Dugan. Pulls it in, it's Henry. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. The throw. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Ole Miss showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Grant. Makes the grab. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. 3rd down play from the gun. Under fire. Got a man. It's Porter. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Bulls are rolling down the field.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Grab behind the line. It's Burrell. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Perry. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Dugan. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Memphis. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're down 4, 17-13. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Got the quick completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bulls want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
That's caught. It's Perry. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Back to throw, it's Grant. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Porter. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down.
He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And that is another first down.
leaves it with the back. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Get the quarterback, see?
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Fires left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. To throw, it's Dugan. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Grabbed behind the line, it's Porter. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Grant. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Avery. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Cummings. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass, it's Dugan. Caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Let them complete that.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Just enough time for one final play in this half. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans, again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
And the Bulls will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stevens. And the returner will be dragged down. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. On a little time, lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Wants to throw. It's Grant. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. On target to the left. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Man, defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense, like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary a little bit.
Looking to throw again. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. That'll push this lead out to a touchdown at 27-20. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Navy is getting handled right now, and for this to be happening to this program in front of these fans, it's almost inexplicable. They're trailing by 27 to Notre Dame. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then explore them.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. To the air. It's Grant. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Going right to work up top. Oh, they're after him. Got his man. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got him downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. Memphis wants to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Under fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to pass, it's Grant. That's caught, it's Porter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Porter. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Perry. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's 2nd and long. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle, it's Porter. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. It's a draw. He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up 4th down, and let's see what they do. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Coming out with it, it's Cameron. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. Back to throw. It's Dugan. Sets up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Dropping back, it's Grant. He uncorks one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Bulls line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Henry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Oh, better look out. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Bulls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Perry. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. It's complete on the right side. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fakes to grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, South Florida. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Dugan. Here's the pressure. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll move the tight end. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Porter. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be third and long. Looking to take a shot. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. He'll start this drive firing. They'll run the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Memphis will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
In them deep. Tackle him.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Avery. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to pass, it's Grant. Makes the catch. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Touchdown.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. Touchdown, USF! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 31 to Michigan State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Scanning the field, it's Dugan. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Lost one deep down the right side. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Going to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback takes a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from it.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.